We started off in 1996 with the acquisition of a company that I'm still involved with, and our relationship started with borrowing the money from the bank to complete the acquisition. So that was the start of our relationship. 18 years later, it went full circle with the sale of our business to a private equity individual, and the bank actually funded the purchase.
When McRae's came to us, they weren't necessarily sure which route they wanted to go down. And the structured sale process that we ran ended up resulting in the sale of a majority control in the business to a private equity-like fund. And all 5 shareholders retained an equity interest in the business. They realized their liquidity objectives and they each took some cash off the table, but they also get to participate in the upside of the growth of the business going forward.
They came from Imperial, went to private. We've grown them from there. From private, we introduced them to Grant Wallace and Sean Foran. And they were able to, through Doug, they took that relationship and then we brought it to another client to buy the business. So we, in private banking, we can't do all of it. And we rely on our other partners to help us. And for the client, they never had to do anything outside the bank. It was all done within the organization.
I think this is such a success story because we built a strong relationship with the client over a number of years. They were a 20-year client. We'd been out there, gave them a number of ideas on different occasions, advice as far as selling the business. So I think that they really trusted us.
More recently, I think the bank has been very good to us, both from a company point of view and from a personal relationship point of view. It's a question of understanding the client and trying to do the best for your client rather than getting stuck in red tape and lost in back office answers.
We've definitely noticed a change, that we're able to get things done, I'd say, a lot faster, and the risk is a lot more responsive to our ideas. And other areas I think we can improve on is more partnering as well. I think there could be more sharing within the bank to ensure that we can grow more of these relationships and have more success stories.
CIBC is a very strong brand in the Canadian marketplace. Clients know that if we're representing them to sell their business, that buyers will return our phone call and we can get their information into the right hands and ultimately make sure that we've reached out to the right buyer group. And we have the ability to finance transactions, and clients find that attractive.
I look at myself as a typical immigrant who came to Canada many years ago, and here I am many years later, successful, and most of my business is now with CIBC because of the relationship.